Okay, hello again. Here's another one against a Royal Giant guy. So he drops his miner and his spear golems to go for a push. I drop my Ice Spirit on his miner to mitigate the damage, and I zap his spear golems, and then I push with my Hog Rider. He responds with his Barbarians, which I decide not to fireball because I've been facing a lot of like fireball bait sort of decks lately. I didn't want him to drop his 3 Musketeers or something, so I drop my Mega Minion here to take care of his Barbarians. Then I'll drop my Giant in front of all that just to lure his last 2 Barbarians up towards my Giant, and kept my Mega Minion behind him so that he gets no damage, and I already have a counter push going. Giant makes it to his tower, my Mega Minion takes care of his minions, and my Mega Minion will also get a few swings off on his tower, so that little trick there that I did against his Barbarians paid off beautifully. Now here comes his Royal Giant. I'll drop my Barbarians on him, take care of him. Drop my Archers also, they're mostly there to take care of his Ice Wizard. After his Ice Wizard would probably take care of my Barbarians. And then I follow that up with a Hog Rider on the opposite lane, just so that he can't counter my stuff there and then form any sort of counter push. I just wanted to keep the pressure on him. My Archers go to town on his tower over to the side there. They actually take it, and I'll fireball his Barbarians here because now that I know we had a Royal Giant, I knew he probably didn't have the 3 Musketeers. He's already 1 tower down now. Both my towers are very healthy. I'll just wait for my elixir to gather. Here comes his miner again, which I'll just drop an Ice Spirit on it to mitigate the damage. Other than that, I want my elixir to keep building up, so I don't drop any more on him. He drops his Ice Wizard up the back. I knew he was going to go in for the Royal Giant, so I've already dropped my Giant down the opposite lane and my Mega Minion. At this point, I wasn't too worried about him doing a bit of damage here because I knew my Barbarians would be up in time for me to mitigate the damage. So, there's my Barbarians. In the meantime, my Giant and Mega Minion push, which I've put down there to pressure his opposite lane, has destroyed his tower. He hasn't taken my tower, and I've already sent in my Hog Rider to start attacking his King Tower. In come my Archers. He's dropped a pretty useless log there because he knew it was gamed. He's zapped my guys. He dropped his miner down to that tower just to try and get 1 tower at least, but he couldn't. So that was... I think that match was a brilliant demonstration of pressuring the opposite lane that the Royal Giant is in, and sorting him out with my Barbarians. You know, the second time that he dropped his Royal Giant, I actually pressured the other lane first with 8 elixir because he already had an Ice Wizard behind it, and then I just waited until my Barbarians were ready and dropped them on him. You know, I'm not afraid of the Royal Giant at all with this deck. I think this deck destroys it, and I'm happy to take the damage if it means I'm going to destroy his tower or do more damage to his towers. In with this case, it wound up being a 3 crown. Anyway, that's a good example of how to counter the Royal Giant with this deck. Thanks for watching.